Oh, look, Phil.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and shout out to the Fry Nation. Guys, today I want to shine a spotlight on a game called Shardbound. Now, Shardbound is a tactical collectible card game, basically meaning you collect cards, you can build decks, and then you take them onto the battlefield. So if you guys remember the old like Yu-Gi-Oh games for the PS2, this game has like very similar styles to that. So you choose a deck that you want to use. You can then summon minions onto the battlefield, and obviously you can see the gameplay here. And you work around the board trying to kill the enemy hero. Now, this game is being made by the guys at Spirit Walk Games. I met these guys at TwitchCon. They were showing off the Shardbound Alpha. I believe they were just getting ready to go into their Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter was very successful. It raised $151,000, and they were only asking for $50,000 for the goal. Now, when we saw this game at TwitchCon, the game was pretty good for an alpha. There was definitely some content that was missing, some dialogue that wasn't there, but the game was actually like fairly solid for an alpha. And I just picked it up. It is on Steam right now. It is free to play, which is always the best thing when it comes to gaming. And yeah, it's definitely coming along. Now, I played a couple of games here just to get some recording in, and the game is really good. Even though I don't talk about Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, I'm a huge card game fan. I love Hearthstone, even though I don't really get a lot of time to play it. I love Magic the Gathering. Again, I just don't get a lot of time to play it. I play the physical version of Magic the Gathering. Their digital games aren't usually that good, so I try to avoid them. But Shardbound is a nice mix of like tactical turn-based combat and card gaming. One of the features that Shardbound is showing off is the ability to play with a streamer. So if you're streaming on Twitch, or if you're watching a streamer play this game on Twitch, you can boot up your game and you can help join their shard, which basically helps them collect resources, and it gives you objectives to do as viewers. So they're promoting stream interaction, which I think is like the future of games. I think being able to utilize the audience on Twitch and get them involved and get them interacting, I think that's really cool, if the game is obviously like applicable or it actually works with the game. And this is actually one of them. This game works on two different levels, and that's the casual, random, you know, just hop on for a game type of play, and the actual like competitive side of things. When I was at TwitchCon and I was playing with my boy Scythex, we were actually kind of getting into it. Like it was a competitive thing. But when I was just playing here, I was just doing it casually, just jumped on and did a couple of PvP events and just played, and it was just fun. It's very strategical, but at the same time, it's kind of mindless in a way. Like you're focusing on what you're doing, but it's just casual, just clicking around, making, you know, just chilling. It's just a chill experience, and the art style is very unique. It's cute. And yeah, honestly, like this game has a lot of potential, and the fact that it's free to play is very cool. You can look at what these guys do, just looking at the numbers, the sheer numbers. So they went to Kickstarter and they were only asking for 50 grand, which isn't a lot of money when you're talking about developing a game, which shows me right off the bat that these guys are already dedicated to the craft. They earned $150,000. They put the game free to play on Steam. These are traits that we look for in great developers. I'm not saying every developer has to give away their games for free, but when developers have a quality product and they just want to bring people in for the testing and get people in and get the numbers up and get the feedback, this is the way to do it. Now you can see that some of the cards, and you're probably going to see in the video here, some of the cards just have placeholder pictures, and it's not done yet by any means. This is an alpha in every sense of the imagination, but the core concept is there, and I believe that the core mechanics in terms of moving characters around, attacking, and just, you know, casting abilities, I believe that all that is there in its core function. I really feel that this is just going to get better with time. The cool thing is, like I keep saying, they went to Kickstarter and they got funded that way, and then went early access, and it's just a free-to-play game. So honestly, guys, I'm gonna put this under a recommended list. If you guys are following the Steam Curator group, this is going to be written up on there, and this is going to get a recommend from me. If you guys are into card games, if you're into turn-based strategy games, I feel like this is a nice blend of the two. It has an awesome art style. Honestly, the game reminds me of another indie game called Duelist, which we haven't covered on the channel, but I think I actually might do that in another spotlight to kind of give a little bit of contrast and look at the competition in this genre and give you guys an example of two really good games in that genre. If this is something you guys are interested in, I want to know in the comments below. Leave a comment. Make sure you guys like this video, and I really want to know if this is something that you guys are going to try. It's free to play. Honestly, there's no risk to you guys, so just go in. If it's something you're interested in, you know, give it a whirl. We might actually try out the Twitch integration from a streamer perspective on one of my live streams here in the near future. So if you guys want to get the game and see what it's about on the Twitch integration side of things, make sure it's installed in your library, and then when you see the notification pop up for the Twitch stream, just come through and see what it's all about. My name is Big Fry, and shout out to the Fry Nation. I want to give a thank you guys to everyone who supports me on Patreon, all the Twitch subscribers, all the people that are buying merchandise on the store. Little self-plug there. I'm going to leave this gameplay run for a little while so you guys can kind of see the core mechanics at work. And yeah, that's really all I got to say about this. Check out the game. Leave a comment down below. Like the video. And I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the Fry Nation. And I'll see you on the next one.
Please.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Keep clear, people.
Let's try this. Let's stack the deck.
Keep clear, people. You're dead. Ugh.